Welcome everybody, my name is Groovy Frogs and I would like to introduce you to the very first episode and video on this channel that ever saw broad daylight. Oh no, not another generic YouTuber who plays video games and think he's going to be earning big amounts of money with boring content and absolutely nothing interesting to say. So yeah, I understand where that grudge is coming from. I mean, there are indeed way too many people on YouTube that upload content that has absolutely nothing creative and interesting in it at all. So that's what made me think. How can I create a channel that is interesting for a broad audience whilst being funny and maybe a little bit interesting at the same time? I had a bit of a eureka moment when I secretly started creating this concept inside of my mind in which I play a game, try to be funny while constantly keeping my mouth open with the absolute incredible amount of knowledge that is on the internet. What? I thought to myself. Would it be like if I could find a way to talk to you guys about an interesting, creepy, funny or even freaky internet article was tagging you along with your favorite video game? So here I am, and this is the very first episode of a series that is called Encyclogamepedia. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Now today I wanted to talk to you guys about a small and quite extraordinary religion that is gaining a lot of followers in the past couple of years. No, I am not talking about creepy cult groups that acknowledge Cthulhu or anything in the mythos of Lovecraft as a live and breathing deity, although I'm not excluding it. I'm talking of course about the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. One big satirical look upon everything concerned with religion. The Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster is a social movement that promotes a light-hearted view on religion and opposes the teaching of intelligent design and creationism in public schools. According to adherents, Pastafarianism is a real, legitimate religion as much as any other. Pastafarianism is legally recognized as a religion in the Netherlands and New Zealand, where Pastafarian representatives have been authorized to celebrate weddings, and where the first legally recognized Pastafarian wedding was performed in April 2016. In the United States, on the other hand, a federal judge spoke out and said that the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster is not a real religion. Now, I find this a very interesting view upon everything. In my honest opinion, everybody is entitled to believe whatever the fuck they want. Now, I am not a big believer in the divine myself, so I understand where the point of view is coming from. I personally love to take a look at everything with a more scientific view. Humans are born with a curiosity, and I believe this to be an awesome thing. We are always trying to move forward in our constant quest for knowledge. Now, a lot of things can and maybe won't ever be explained. This is not a bad thing, but makes believing in intelligent design and creationism a lot easier and laid back. The Flying Spaghetti Monster was first described in a satirical open letter written by Bobby Henderson in 2005 to protest the Kansas State Board of Education's decision to permit teaching intelligent design as an alternative to evolution in public school science classes. After Henderson published the letter on his website, the Flying Spaghetti Monster rapidly became viral and a symbol of opposition to the teaching of intelligent design in public schools. I mean, this is a great example of power of the internet. How something can go viral and a couple of years later to be recognized as a real life religion. Well, I honestly think that it's absolutely incredible. The central belief is that an invisible and undetectable flying spaghetti monster created the universe. Pirates are revered as the original Pastafarians. Henderson asserts that a decline in the number of pirates over the years is the cause of global warming. The FSM community, the Flying Spaghetti Monster, congregates at Henderson's website to share ideas about the Flying Spaghetti Monster and crafts representing images of it. The central creation of myth is that an invisible and undetectable Flying Spaghetti Monster created the universe after drinking heavily. Furthermore, according to Pastafarianism, all evidence for evolution was planted by the Flying Spaghetti Monster in an effort to test the faith of Pastafarians, being of course a parody to certain biblical literalists. The Pastafarian view of heaven includes a giant beer volcano and strippers, or sometimes prostitute factory. Hell to the Pastafarians is similar, except that the beer is still and the strippers have STDs. Now this was all for today. Did you like hearing about the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, or want to know more about it, or even want to join their religion or community? Then look it up on Google. By the way, most of my information is coming from the central main hub of knowledge for students that don't have money for a library card, which is Wikipedia of course. Is there a subject you want me to discuss with you in the next video? Leave a comment and like the video, and who knows, maybe that shall be the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and soon I'll be back with another episode of Encyclogamepedia. See ya later!